How we doing tonight, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope y'all had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. That might be a bit too high. Hope y'all had a fantastic, fun, safe 4th of July weekend. Hopefully you still have all your fingers, toes, no extras, none missing. How we doing? How we doing? I'll give folks a little bit longer to start piling in. But yeah, new video out today. New video went live at noon on the Floating Women of Appalachia. Definitely check out that video. It seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be playing some Fallout 3. We're gonna be playing some Fallout 3. I'm gonna talk about some future projects that I'm either actively working on or thinking about working on in the future. And yeah, if you have any questions about Appalachia folklore or West Virginia folklore, cryptids, ghosts, other entities, let me know in the comments. I will try to answer your question to the best of my ability, or I will look into it and possibly answer it at a future date. Yeah, let's get right into some. Is it gonna pick up the screen? Let's see. There we go. Let me turn the audio up a little bit. So I streamed, I think it was Friday night. I streamed for Fallout Friday.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, you know, they're on the ground, like potatoes, and hot because they, explode.
I love Mora
Anyway,
so much.
what's up?
Got through Minefield alive, and I even brought you a present.
My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted.
Yep, that looks good.
Anyway,
I don't know why I have so
now,
much trouble.
tell me all
it's probably just
about
because
it.
I'm used
What
to
was it like going
streaming
through
over
there?
on Twitch. But
what's it like
I've
disarming
had a ton
landmine?
of trouble getting my stream set up and going on YouTube. The whole town is a trap. There was a sniper out there just waiting for me. Just jump up and down on it. You go first.
Not quite as much of a ghost town as they say, is it? Good work staying calm and collected under pressure. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course, but it's easy to make your own, too.
Arts and crafts. Alright, well that completes
Yep,
the
you've done a
first
great
chapter.
job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go.
Alright. I'm ready to start research on the
The
next
second
chapter.
chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
Oh, let's see. Yeah,
Well,
the
I never
injury
get to
one.
study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
Alright, I guess I'll get hurt eventually.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries, maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Alright, so I think I have to... Because I already have low health and a broken arm and a broken leg.
Well, how do you feel? Oh, don't...
Okay, I have to go outside and come back in. It's been a while since I've played Fallout 3. I think I played it once back in, like, 2015?
Huh.
There we go.
Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up? Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts. Yeah.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Pain's an abstract. I stay focused on the definable things like survival. The adrenaline helps, so does the fear of death. My only solace is thinking about inflicting this pain on people. Yeah.
Oh, well, aren't you a grouchy one today? What got you in such a bad mood? Oh, yeah, the massive physical trauma. Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now, hold still. Go quit fidgeting. Ugh. How can you be walking around like this?
I got my eye on you.
Okay. I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though.
I love Mora so much.
Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
All right, ready?
There's a sort of
I'm gonna
mole
do
rat
the mole
repellent
rat
I've
one
developed.
next
I need it to be
because
tested on a few mole rats before I can
you
say
can
it's
just,
a success. There's a lot we
put
don't
the
know
stick
about
on
Mirelurks
fast key
and how intelligent
start doing
and
other
dangerous they
quests,
are.
and then anytime you run
That
into a
definitely
mole rat,
deserves
just
research. And that should be it for the
and,
second
kill it.
chapter. Which do you want to check out?
the mole. Yeah, because I don't want to go after Mirelurks yet.
Mole rats can burrow into
Until I get a
almost
combat
anything
shotgun and
and
probably
cause a lot of trouble.
higher small
So
worms
I figured
can-
I'd make a chemical repellent
Small
stick for
guns.
people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
Alright, I'll test the repellent.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Alright, I haven't done the mission from this guy where I can then...
Hello. Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah. What's to tell? We're alive, so we've got nothing to complain about, right? And hell, I've got a restaurant, so I have it better than most.
Oh, he's the restaurant owner. Okay. The water processing plant. There you are. What's this guy's name? Walter.
Yeah, what is it?
What can I do to
Well,
help
it's
around
no
here?
secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those
I
leaks.
think there's 3 leaks.
From the pressure in the plant, my
Yeah,
guess is that there
the
are
same
3 of them
amount that are
scattered around
in
town.
the quarry.
Check along
in
the pipes
Fallout
and the
4.
valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
All right. I think my repair is high enough. I guess we'll find out. So, I know there's one almost as soon as you come into town. Yep, right there.
Yes?
You need repair 30 or higher. 27. So the next level up I get, I should be able to do it no problem. And why did they take cow tipping out of the Fallout games? I love it so much. I'm pretty close to leveling up. I'll probably just go to the Springfield school. Ooh, caravanners.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look. Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
Nothing. How many caps? He has 66 caps. That's so many landmines. There we go.
Thanks.
To Megaton. Please stand clear.
Alright, just gonna head to the Springfield school, clear it out. That will get me up to level 4. Should get me to level 4.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
Oh, I forgot about her.
Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him.
Did you steal money from him?
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Keep your caps. I'll tell Moriarty. I haven't even gotten that quest line yet, but you know what?
You do that. Thanks, kid.
Alright, there's the school. It says I'm in danger. Ah! Alright, a combat shotgun. This is pretty much going to be the gun I'm going to use for the most of the rest of the game. So let me get my hotkeys set up. Then, where's my mole rat? Oh. Repellent stick. Combat shotgun. There we go. Hopefully there's some more raiders in the school that have combat shotguns. Is it Springfield or Springvale? Springvale. Alright.
Time to tear you apart.
Well, that was easy. What do you have? 10 mil. Nice. Level up. So I need to put at least 3 points into explosives, lockpick, medicine, melee, sneak, speech. Alright. Ah, they must be upstairs. Yeah. Oop.
Fuck this, I'm out of here. Hiding from me? Better hope I... What kind of an idiot screws with a raider anyway?
Okay, first I'm gonna head upstairs, clear out the raiders up there, and then head down to the basement because there's an, I think there's an anthill under here that you can clear out.
Hiding from me? You got what you deserve, dumbass. I'm gonna...
Oh, hi,
I'm gonna tear
friend.
your fucking throat out. You want a little...
There's the library key. Nice.
Yeah. Oh!
That was unfortunate. Stimpaks, medicine, bottle caps. Not a bad little stash.
Come on, boys.
all else fails, just shoot him in the butt. There we go. Switchblade, duck and cover. That's what I'm... 5.56, shotgun shells. Alright, now I can head down to the basement. One of my favorite things about Fallout 3 is like so many of the monsters in it are very sci-fi inspired. Alright, which way's the basement? Here we go.
Come on, boys! Fresh meat! Kick ass!
How we doing? Thank you for stopping in. Hope you had a fantastic... Hope y'all had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. I'm playing some Fallout 3. I don't know why. I was thinking about what to play this weekend. Because I need to start streaming... Play Song. Nope. Now, generally I play over on Twitch, but I decided I need to start doing more over here on YouTube, where the majority of my subscribers are.
Time to tear you apart!
How we doing, Spooky? There's T-Pain.
Oh!
Just got done recording, mostly tired, been cutting out. Ooh. When you say cutting up trees, you mean because they just needed clear, or did something fall? Because I know y'all have been hit with y'all have been hit by a lot of storms here lately too. Big old tree in my yard from... Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. We had some pretty bad storms last week, too. Luckily, we didn't have any trees come down. We had massive flooding about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. We had some pretty bad flooding. I hope y'all are doing well down there, over there, up there. I think next week I'm going to... I need to revisit the case of the Greenbrier ghost. So I'm thinking next week I might revisit that video. I thought there was more down here. I wanted 2,500 to cut up and remove it? No. No, that's ridiculous. How we doing? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, nah. Because I don't know if it's the same way around where y'all live, but like around here, if a tree falls down in your yard, eventually someone will come through and offer to chop it up for firewood. Back when we had a huge windstorm back in 2012, and that's all me and a friend of mine did. We drove around in his truck for like 5 days, and just offered to cut up trees in people's yards. In fact, whenever the storm finally blew through, they just straight up told us that we probably weren't going to get electricity back for at least 4 or 5 days. So my friend and I just grilled up pretty much everything we could in his deep freeze, and just started driving around town offering to chop up trees in people's yards and handing out pork chops, steaks, and chicken. Yeah, how was y'all's 4th of July? Mine's down a huge hill on my property and no one... well that sucks. But at least you got it taken care of now. I hate how all the Fallout games are just different enough that it's hard to figure out the different button schemes going from one to the other. Because I've been playing a lot of, I don't know, is my audio alright? Can everyone hear me alright? Let's see... Mine's been good to be off work on online karate school. Business is booming. Nice! That's awesome. Glad to hear. Yep, it looks like everything's good on my end. Yeah, being busy with your own business is definitely a good problem to have. A couple weekends back when we went down to the Grafton Monster Festival, one of the places we ate at. Okay, yeah, it looked like on my capture everything was looking pretty good, so you might just want to check out your system, see if you have any tabs muted or any other type of audio stuff going on. Sorry you can't hear me. But we stopped at this one restaurant in... I can't remember what the little town was. It was a little pizza place right outside. I think it was like 8 minutes away from Arthurdale. And we went there, and the guy was talking about how busy they've been in the past 5-6 weeks. Especially with a bunch of like college kids coming down from Morgantown and stuff. And you know, that's definitely a good problem to have as a business owner. It wasn't Grafton Pizza. We stayed out at a little place called Arthurdale, which is like a little farming community set up by Eleanor Roosevelt, and we stayed in one of the historical houses out there. And I can't remember what the little town was called. It was like 8 miles away from Arthurdale, and just went there because we just wanted something quick. And I think we got a large pizza, a Stromboli, deep fried pickles, and 2 Cokes for like $30. Ooh! That's what I wanted. There we go. But yeah, my weekend at the Grafton Monster Festival was good. Until my car blew up, but I'm pretty sure I got that taken care of now. She done exploded, but got all that taken care of now. Returned the rental Thursday. I don't know what else I'll be getting into this summer. That definitely put a little bit... What's that down there? Another mole rat? Nice. Yeah, that's definitely gonna put a little bit of a kink into some of my summer plans. I did not. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't make it to the Back Home Festival. Typically, it's the, like this year, it was the exact same weekend as the West Virginia Bigfoot Festival. They typically fall on the exact same weekend. And I was planning on going to the Bigfoot Festival, because I have friends always come in for it. But due to the car problems I was having, I didn't get to go to either one, unfortunately. Is this Big Town? I think this is Big Town. Yeah, it's Big Town. Yeah, I hope it had pretty good turnout this year. I know the Bigfoot Festival had pretty good turnout.
Hey, who are you?
You're listening to me while you water the veggie garden? So what all veggies are you growing? I mean you no harm, I'm a simple traveler.
Right. What do you want?
Just want to look around a little.
Well, you can never be too careful. Be warned, it's not safe here. Super mutants have attacked recently and carried off some of our friends. Come in, just don't cause any trouble, okay?
too hot. It was pretty hot that weekend. Yeah, we've been getting up into... I think we've pretty much been in the 90s every day for the last couple
Someone new
weeks.
in town? Welcome to Big Town. Not that there's much of a town
Beans,
left.
taters,
Those
carrots, and
super
radishes.
mutants keep
Nice.
kidnapping people.
No peppers. I assume green beans.
I thought growing up was a good thing. You got to leave and explore the real world. Well, nobody
been
tells you
90s
that the
here
real
for
world
weeks.
sucks.
It
At
seems
first,
like
we
it's
just paid the
either
slavers to
raining
leave us alone.
sideways.
When we ran out of money, Red found other ways
or
to
it's in the
convince them to leave
90s.
us alone. But now she and
Or
the
it's in
others
the
are gone.
90s, and then it rains for an
Super
hour, and
mutants
then it
attacked
just
and
turns
carried
into
them
an
off.
awful humid mess
No
for
one
the
knows
rest
when
of the
they're
night.
coming back, or who will be next.
Settle down, it'll be okay. Do you know where they took them?
They took them to the north, to the police station or
In
something.
Germantown. Gotcha.
Do you think you could find them and rescue them? Oh, that's
Alright.
wonderful. Thank you so much. We don't have much, but if you can bring them back alive, we'll give you everything we can. I'm so tired of being frightened all the time.
Thought you were here in town? Nah. I used to live out that way.
I wonder how the lamplighters are doing.
All my family still lives out that way, but
Hell, it's worse. Much worse.
ooh, red peppers. My boss at work was growing. He was growing a couple different types of peppers, couple different types of hot peppers, but I think one of the storms that came through pretty much tore up his whole garden. His yard flooded and tore up a lot of his garden, unfortunately. Yeah, I definitely need to spend a weekend in Wetzel. I haven't made it. There's so many places I haven't made it to yet this year. Haven't made up to the penitentiary, haven't made down to the asylum, haven't made it to the Palace of Gold. Mine's on planners on the deck to stop. Yeah. Yeah, oh, another mole rat. Yeah, the deer around here are awful. Now who's shooting at me? Oh, Raider.
Oh! Ah!
Here too, people feed them. Had to come out and look at me from the woods just now. Oh, it's my favorite little weird guys. I forgot how spongy the super mutants were in this one. I think a lot of people around here feed the deer too, which I'm not a big fan of because I can head back home to the middle of the country and pretty much go there, come back, and never come close to hitting a deer, then almost hit one on like the street to my house, which is in the middle of a pretty good-sized town. I've gotten lucky. I haven't hit any deer in probably about 12 years since the last one I hit. They're over... Yeah. Well, see, what they need to do is they need to release wolves into the woods. That will take care of the deer population. I mean, we'll have wolves, but, like, we'll deal with that later. We'll figure something out. Ooh, more mole rats. Okay, now what's shooting at me? See, I know there's rumors around here that the DNR has released, not big cats, but yeah, the rumor is that the DNR has released wolves around here. Probably no truth to it. And I know the coyote population has gotten really bad over like the last 2 decades. Saw on Facebook a guy saw a big cat very... Y'all would probably be more likely to have big cats than around here.
Ow.
There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, coyotes are bad around here. It seems like whenever because we used to have, the Canadian geese used to, like, migrate. Like, they would come in and be here during, like, the summer. Or, I'm sorry, be here, like, over the winter. And then it seemed like they just stopped migrating, and then that's when the coyote population just exploded. And supposedly all the oil and gas work is pushing them out of the woods to more quieter areas, which is why people keep running into them. You need to take out some of those deer. I know West Virginia has changed their hunting laws to try and cut down on the deer population. Yeah, I think West Virginia's like either number one, or it kind of bounces back and forth in between Michigan and West Virginia being the number one state that has the most property damage due to deer.
We need to get more. I know, but we got through here still. Get away! Get away! Away from there!
There we go. You know what? When in doubt, just lob in a couple grenades.
Game's over!
Oh! Well, that guy survived. Proud of you. There we go. I want that shotgun. Yeah, in this one, a lot of the enemies are a lot spongier, and accuracy is based off of your weapon skills. I know the gunplay in, that's a landmine. The gunplay in New Vegas is way tighter. It's taken me a little bit to get adjusted to the differences, because I haven't played this one in, yeah, probably about a decade plus. But this was the first Fallout game I ever played. I heard so, yeah, so whenever the Oblivion remake did so well, a lot of rumors started flying around that they might do the same thing. They might give this one the same treatment. Eventually, I want to get the Oblivion remake, because whenever I first got my 360 back in the day, it came with ODST and Forza. And then I bought Oblivion and Fable 2 to go with it. And I played so much Oblivion. I could never get into Skyrim, though. Like, I probably played a couple 100 hours of Oblivion, and I've probably played maybe 10 hours of Skyrim. I think at some point, for like a streamathon, I might break down and play some Skyrim on stream. Oh, hi there, friend. How How we doing, Penny? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Looked like you got into a lot. I saw you did some mermaiding, saw you went to some fireworks. Hello, Penny's mom. Wait, I thought you just got your hair did. Yes. Chinese assault rifle. I am in the Germantown police station.
You're rescuing me? Thanks. I thought we were goners for sure. I think the others are dead. Or worse. Me too. I'm extremely lucky you came along. Everyone else is dead. We're taken away to who knows where. Well, except maybe for Shorty. They dragged him off downstairs to the kitchen a while ago. But no one comes back from the kitchen.
You wait right here. I'll go see about Shorty. Let's go get Shorty. Come with me. We shouldn't risk our lives. How did she know that?
I'm not waiting around for some super mutant to lock me up again. There's the back door somewhere around here. If you're not back soon...
Alright, works for me. Chlorine can wreck my hair color, so I'm finally using the extra dye your stylist gave you. Nice! Okay. Well, I hope it turns out well. Ah! That's a knife. There we go. Flying bananas can't talk. Flying bananas can't talk. They just want you to believe they can. So whenever this game first came out, a friend of mine had been marathoning it. Like, he'd been playing it non-stop. Absolutely no life in it. And after he played it for a couple weeks, he invited me over. And we basically spent a whole weekend playing it together. Just passing the controller back and forth. And sleeping in shifts. and we were working on the Wasteland Survival Guide quest line. And he woke up one morning, and oh, it was a blast. He woke up one morning, and that quest line was no longer active. And he was like, "Oh, you finished it up?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm, sure did. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything else with that quest line." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go back to Megaton and sell some stuff." And he started to fast travel back, and it was no longer on the map. Because I decided that, I forget which part of the quest line it is, I decided I just had so much trouble with it that I was just gonna blow up Megaton. A Bethesda game being buggy? I don't believe such words. Sir, you will not convince me that there are bugs in any Bethesda games. Exactly, it just works. No bugs, only happy little accidents. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. 26 shotgun shells. There's Shorty.
Thanks. Who are you? Never mind, I don't care right now. Let's go get Red and get out of here. You lead, I'll follow. Let's go. Move it. Right. Let's go.
Penny, do y'all have a lot of iguanas in the Capital Wasteland? Are iguanas, because I don't know how iguanas are just so plentiful in the Capital Wasteland in this game. Seems like a non-ideal environment.
I've got one. Oh, where?
So many iguanas? Okay. What about scorpions? I need to be careful not to set off a landmine, accidentally kill in fire ants. The fire ants are cool though.
We can talk back at Big... I'll just hope you know what...
Yeah,
Glad
the
to see
fire
you're
ant
alive,
quest
Shorty.
line's one of my
Me
favorites
too.
in this game.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Can I fast travel back?
I hate it here.
Our hero returns!
Don't I count for something? He rescued me at least.
You never listen to me.
I'm glad to be safely back home. Thank you. You're a real hero, you know that? I was going to offer you a reward, but I can put the caps to use buying medicine and supplies.
Don't thank me. I got what I wanted out of it. Yeah.
Thanks. I know you've already risked your life once already, but I heard the mutants talking about another attack. They'll probably be here soon.
Alright, I'll stick around and kill the super mutants. They should leave you alone after that. Yeah.
Really? That's great.
Alright, barter. Explosives, lockpick, medicine, melee. Repair. Science. Get out. Get out of here, Preston Garvey. No one wants you here. Education. Always another settlement. Eventually, I will get back to, playing Fallout 4. Because I'm doing a playthrough where I capture all the settlements before I ever go to Concord. And I think I only need, like, maybe 5 or 6 more to have all the settlements in the main, wasteland.
Thanks for helping us. I just hope we can survive another attack. Probably won't. You've seen those super mutants and their appetite? There's no way Big Town will survive with them around.
Unless you're here to help us, you fuck off. We got 2 things to do in this town. Suck and die. No one ever makes it in this place. You won't find any stores to loot here. Yeah, I can do it.
Wash his mouth out with soap.
They're out there. I can feel it. What, you? I gave you the welcoming speech. There was a super mutant attack recently, and where there's one big ugly, there are 10 more just waiting to grab you by the throat. Then the slavers will come and pick off what's left of your carcass and drag any survivors to Paradise Falls. Skulk up toward Germantown, near the police station. They always come from that direction. Nearby, slavers move quick and come from all directions. Someone else might know where they nest. There isn't anything here.
So do they just attack automatically, or... Because I know there's a second wave of, Oh yeah, there they are. Right on cue.
Not this time, muties.
I think they mostly come at night. Mostly? Well. They're here right now. Well, that guy's dead. And my shotgun's dead. Was that it? Just 2? Oh well. Now my repair's high enough that I can do the water treatment plant quest line.
For the mayor or the sheriff?
I'm watching you.
And every eye shall be blind.
stricken death, to hear the thunder of his
Why did
voice.
they take Brahmin tipping out of the Fallout games? That's my favorite part of any of the Fallout games, is being able to push over the Brahmin. Right, there's one more.
Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears.
I forget where the other one is. Might have to wait till daytime to make it easier to see. I thought it was back on this side near the back wall.
Feeble bones, I present to your will this frail body.
But yeah, thank you all for coming out tonight. I know y'all aren't used to me streaming over here on YouTube. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. Hope y'all are ready for another week of work.
You looking for the mayor or the sheriff?
I know we're doing... I think we have Friday off this week. I think we're only doing 4 days this week. Do it here more? Yeah, it's really hard. For some reason, I always have trouble getting it set up. Because, like, you have to open up YouTube in a tab, and then you have to open up your streaming software. It's really weird. It seems like it's more difficult than Twitch, but I think that's just because I'm used to Twitch. Where's the other leak? Let me fix your pipes. Why do you have slow mode on? What do you mean slow mode? Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh!
Your suffering shall exist no longer.
How long of a cooldown does it have? One chat every 30 seconds. Good. Good. Alright, let me try and see what's going on there. There we go. This ain't the Mothman. No need for that. Did they ever reactivate the chat? When I write too fast, it tells me and doesn't leave the message in chat window. You have to type it all over again. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Seems like it's keeping you in line and out of trouble. No, they had me turn that chat off. Too many people were writing. Yeah.
What do you need?
Pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you.
No!
But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst
We
again.
don't huff stuff
and
here,
someone like
Penny.
you might not be around to fix them.
We don't
I'll
huff
make you a
stuff
deal.
here.
I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal? Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh
thought
water.
of a new
Hurry back
cosplay?
as soon as you find some.
What type of cosplay? Did you ever... Mothman? Like a Mothman mermaid. Like a Mothman mermaid. Is that what you're talking about? Did you ever get your fancy, like, professional mermaid tail? Did you ever get, like, your official mermaiding tail? Or is it still up on your throne? Alright, I'm going to the... There we go. Because I should have killed enough at this point. Mothman on top, apparently. Theme tail on the bottom. You're calling the cops? You have one tail right now. So anyways, this is a Type 52.
Those monsters.
Oh, speaking of the
they're
giant
gonna
fire
get me.
ants. Calm down, kid.
No, those things will get me. I can't. I gotta keep going.
But it's too big, you need a smaller one.
No,
Nah, I failed.
those things. They're right behind me. Leave me alone.
Okay, kid. Unless you tell me what the problem is, I can't help you.
Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us. No, you don't care. The grown-ups never cared. Now they're all dead. Well, fine. You'll just die too.
Calm down, tell me what's
Please
going
don't get
on.
mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me.
I promise. I'd like to help, but I need to know what's going on first.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch. And they killed everyone. Please, mister. Please find my papa. You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please. Find my papa and make him come back. Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
And he just runs back to the area he ran away from. Find Brian Wilkes' father. Okay, there's the Raiders. I thought Super Mutant spawned down there for some reason. But if it's just Raiders, it's just Raiders. Ow! Oh yeah, Penny watches Spooky Appalachia. She's heard about them spoopy Papa Dracula boys. Yeah, because anytime we go anywhere and stay at a Airbnb, if someone has signed into the TV on their personal YouTube account, I always subscribe them to you. So there's probably about 4 or 5 TVs across West Virginia. That we've subscribed to Spooky Appalachia. Yeah! You have to work smarter, not harder. That's, Oh my goodness. You love Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, whenever we stayed in Thomas, I don't remember what the guy's name was, but there was a guy that logged into the TV on his personal account, and we probably ruined his recommended feed. You did a lot when you needed the watch time hours. Like, I feel bad for people that stay, like, logged into TVs. Actually, when I worked in retail, we had a guy who logged into the TV on his, I think it was Hulu account. And then he quit the company and never exited out. So we just kept watching his, I'm like 90% sure it was Hulu.
Eat it!
Oh, hi, friend.
You want a little...
There we go. Again, you gotta work smarter, not harder. That's, Oh, that's where the super mutants spawn. Oh no, I might actually die. See, I didn't know until a couple weeks ago that, Can I push him over? No. I didn't know until a couple weeks ago that live streaming actually counted towards your total watch time hours on YouTube. How we doing, Butters? How we doing? Hope you had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. And then once I found out it did, I'm like, man, I should at least a couple times a month, because I typically, there for a while, was going live on Twitch at least 3 times a week. Generally, it was Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Oh, see, I miss these little duders. I love the Centaur so much. I hate that they took Centaurs out of the Fallout games. They need to put them back in. Look at these goofy little guys. Look at their beanie little Pete's. Look at their beanie little Pete's. I am from West Virginia. Yep, from West Virginia. Lived here my whole life. You apologize. You apologize right now. Look at him! I mean, they're basically just dogs. I mean, they're basically just big puppies. Look at their big old tongues. So I'm from northern West Virginia. I've bounced around between, like, the northern Panhandle and the Morgantown area my whole life. Creepy guy. Alright, which way am I supposed to be going? Have you checked out Creepcast yet? Nice. So there's this podcast called Creepcast, and it's Wendigoon and Meat Canyon, and they just read creepypastas, and it's so good. It's so good. Look at his little legs! Papa Meat, yeah! Ah! Ah! Look at their little legs! Ah! I don't know why they decided to, Beefy is a cryptid. He's in all parts of West Virginia at the same time. So, it's really weird. I actually discovered the Unsubscribed podcast. I think the first episode I watched of it was the first time Demo Ranch was on it, way back in the day. And in 2021, I was super sick. Couldn't go to work for like a week. And a friend of mine suggested to me a bunch of Twitch streamers I should watch if I want to do those Creepy Crow story sent to me tomorrow, or Virginia Urban Legends. Creepy Crow story. That sounds interesting. But it was really weird because I think I watched the first episode that had Demo Ranch on it. I think that was pretty much right after we started following each other, yeah. But I started watching Unsub, and then I got super sick. And yeah, because that was when I posted the picture of Mothman, the Mothman statue covered in snow that was like, if you're cold, he's cold, bring him inside. And then that post took off. That's pretty much all I did during that week when I was sick, because I was too sick to play video games. Like, I tried playing Donkey Kong Country, and I just couldn't. I was too sick to move to the right. Because I just had really bad brain fog. But a friend of mine wanted me to get into Tarkov while I was homesick. And I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, I can't even focus long enough to play Donkey Kong. So he sent me a list of like 20 Tarkov streamers for me to check out. And I'd already watched like 2 or 3 episodes of Unsub. And down towards the very bottom of his list was Batty Streams. And at the time, he was one of the hosts of the Unsubscribed podcast. And so I started watching his stream, like, wait, I've seen this guy before. But it was like the end of February 2021. And that was when Brandon was moving down to Texas when they had the snowpocalypse down there. So while I was watching Batty streams for the first time over on Twitch, Brandon was moving down to Texas, like, at the same time. I think they were even texting each other. It was super weird, but yeah, it's awesome seeing how much that podcast has grown.
I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
And, like, now the Fat Electrician's on it, which I'm a huge fan of his stuff.
Excellent! Finally, mankind will have a way to shoo away those annoying pests without resorting to cruelty or violence.
Yeah.
I'll just take that back for my final studies. Oh, but here, I've got lots of leftover chems from the testing.
Oh no, I don't want to do that.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
He has amazing work ethic. He really does.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing.
It's weird. He started out trying to do he started trying to get into content creation with
So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
It appears that the mole rats have the most fatal allergy to it, explosively so.
Those poor
I love all those
ratties.
guys over at the Unsub.
Oh, I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh,
I
anyway,
haven't watched...
Keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble...
I haven't watched
here,
Eli's
have the leftover chems
podcast,
from
and I
working on the
haven't
repellent.
watched
I'm sure you can find some use for them.
his podcast with Veteran with a Sign, and there's another one that group does. I have a hard time, because right now I watch Creepcast and Unsub pretty much every week, and like last week the Creepcast episode was like 11 hours long. I still don't think I finished it. But yeah, I tried to watch all of
yes,
those.
Knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart
and then I'll
them.
sporadically,
So
like
I
if
picked
there's
up
a
this
guest I'm
observer device
interested
to study them in their natural
I'll,
habitat.
check them
I
out.
need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods
So,
in their lairs.
okay, Spooky Appalachia, I don't watch every week, but if I watch one, I'm going to watch like 8 episodes. I'll put them on the TV when I'm just at home working on something on like my laptop, or just having a slow day at home, and I'll watch like 6 or 8 in a row. What are we talking about? Oh, Mirelurks.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks
if
inside
you've
their
ever
nest.
noticed,
If
like,
you do,
if you
it
get
could ruin the
a
validity
bunch
of
of
the study.
likes across like 5 or 6 videos, out of nowhere at once, that's me. That's me. Alright, I need to sell some stuff. No, not repair. Let's see. Sell.
What do you need?
I need to get rid of baseball bat. IDK, you're the first person I found this close in the years. I know. Whenever I first got on YouTube, that's when I forget what they're called. A bunch of the guys who worked as tour guides at the penitentiary had a ghost hunting channel, and then my mom's neighbor does a lot of him and his grandson just go around to different like railroad crossings and just film trains on the weekends, which is really cool. They've gone to several miniature train museums and stuff. Don't need that many hunting rifles.
Good hunting.
Don't try anything.
Send you that train channel sometime. They're actually super active. Let me see if I can find it. Come on. Hey, there it is. Okay.
How are you? Can't complain.
There's a museum in Princeton my kids like. Nice. There used to be a model train museum right outside. It was either in Moundsville or Bel Air. I forget if it was in Ohio or West Virginia. But when I was in the Scouts, we had to go there for we had to get the railroading merit badge. And it was the most boring merit badge I ever got.
Every day it's the
We
same
do have
damn
cool.
thing.
I took Penny to
I
Cool
told you,
Springs.
Gob, it ain't the radio.
Don't even think
The
of breaking
Enclave
into
station
that.
comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Yeah, whenever Penny and I went over to Thomas, we stopped by Cool Springs on the way back.
Work. Come on. Work. Come on, work. Wait.
Just give it up.
Hey, Smoothskin. Do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Wait. You're not gonna hit me? Yell at
Growing
me?
up, we
Not even
always
berate me a
stopped
little
at
bit?
Cool Springs and the Littlest Church anytime we were heading over to the mountains.
Well, now, that's a surprise.
And it's good to see
I'm
that
used to
it's
every
still
asshole
just a
smooth-skin in this
field
town
full of
giving me
old,
shit just 'cause I
rusty
look like a
stuff.
fox. I'm glad to see that there are a few
Some
worthwhile
people were
around here.
sad because, like, the
Moriarty'd
staples
have
of
my
their
head if he caught me
childhood,
selling
like
them at a discount.
Toys R
But
Us
for you,
and
I'll risk it.
Blockbuster are gone. We still have Cool Springs, baby. We still have turkeys and rusty old tractors. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I do remember a guy like that.
Oh,
Honestly,
you remember a
I
guy
usually
that
keep
sounded
my
a
head
lot like
down.
Liam
I
Neeson?
tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Look, Smoothskin, I've told you all I dare. Moriarty doesn't like me chatting with the customers like this. If he even thought I was talking to you, he'd tan my hide. Let me get back to work now before he...
Oh, gob.
All right, where's Moriarty?
Looking's free. The rest will cost ya.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
Please continue. I find myself enthralled.
Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests.
Hey,
and
thank you
those
for
interests
stopping by
view this
Spooky
town
Appalachia.
as
If y'all haven't, go check
Megatime
out Spooky
as a
Appalachia.
blight on a burgeoning urban landscape.
Friend of the channel.
You have no connections
Let's
here.
get him to 10,000
interest in the
subscribers this
cesspool's
year. He's
affairs
worked
or
super
fate.
hard.
You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the
Yeah,
map.
definitely go check his channel out. If you like what I do, you'll love what he does.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which
Yeah, thank you for
this
stopping by. I
town
hope
is
you had a
named is
fantastic
still
weekend.
very
Hope you have a great
much
week.
alive. All it needs is a little.
Did they ever do? I haven't
I
played
have in my
76
possession
in like
a fusion pulse charge, constructed
right
for a
at 2 or 3
singular
years.
purpose.
I started playing
Detonation
back
of that
during.
bomb. You'll rig it to the bomb.
I think I started playing
Then
back in
you'll
like
get
2021. I played it for
handsomely.
a solid year. They're
Like I
always
said.
adding stuff to it. I know they just added fishing.
Now that is a disappointment. Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands.
Back during Halloween, I did a couple streams where I
traveler, eh?
did a couple haunted history streams where I went to some of the IRL locations in the game and talked about the history of them. Went to the penitentiary, went to... Alright, where's Moriarty? He is outside.
What's shaking? Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see
Yeah,
a new
compared to
face,
how it was
but I'm
whenever it
afraid you've
first
had the
launched,
misfortune to catch
it's
me,
way
well,
better.
out of
The
me
only
element.
problem I have with it
I'm the
is
owner,
they added this
proprietor
thing
of
called
Moriarty's,
One
you see.
Wasteland,
The
where
saloon.
all the enemies
Please, see for
scale
yourself. Come by
to your
for a
level.
drink or 12. You and I.
And so
Oh,
if
we're
you're
going to
lower
be
level,
fast
you do
friends.
more damage to
Fast
higher level
friends.
enemies if you're playing with like your friends. And it makes it easier
God,
for
it's
new
you,
players
the little
to
baby
get
boy
into
all
the
grown up.
game.
Persistent little
Unfortunately,
bastard,
if you're a
ain't ya?
new player and
Then
it's
and
during
now, it
like
would
a
seem.
double experience
It's
weekend
been
or
a
something,
long time, kid. Oh, your
you
daddy passed
will
through here,
level
all right.
up too fast
Here
and
and
you will
gone.
not
Not what he
get the
came for
gear
and
that
then
you
left.
need.
I'm
Which
assuming
is
you'll do
fine
the
if you're
same,
playing
correct?
with people who've been playing forever who can make you gear, but if you're trying to play on your own, it's a little bit of a
Is that
nightmare.
what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
if
the
I don't know if
lies
it's on
we
the
tell to
Steam
those
sale
we
right
love.
now, but yeah,
Your
if
father
you can
brought
pick
you
it
to the
up
vault
for
right after you
under
were born. To keep you safe, you
15,
see.
20 bucks,
I remember it well.
definitely
You
worth
stayed in my
checking
saloon
out.
after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to. Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. Oh, 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm? You seem
I
like
just
a
want
nice
to find
kid.
my dad.
So I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
Ooh. Well, hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking me out. Hope you have a good week. Hope you had a great weekend. And yeah, take care of yourself out there. Hope you get a good night's sleep between now and 3 a.m.
Excellent. Your dad raised a smart kid. Really no substitute for the love of a father, now is there? Speaking of dear old Dad, he went southeast into D.C. to the Galaxy News radio station. Good luck now.
Galaxy News. I guess I'll go to Grey... excuse me. But stop! No! We do not post butts in this chat. Stop it. Stop it. Also, how's your hair? Why are you... No, you're number 3 now. You're all the way down to number 3. And I think that's based off of how many comments you have left. I honestly have no idea what any of these numbers mean over here. It's a completely different format. Your hair is more than 75% done. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna sleep. Oh. I desperately need to get a haircut. My hair is out of control. Yeah, my hair is getting rough. You don't want to be third? You're third. I got some bad news for you. You are third. Oh, at some point, we need to gossip. We need to gossip and talk. I do not need ponytails. I need to get it all shaved off. I need to get all my hair chopped off. Boom. I have some hair ties around here somewhere. After my roommates moved out, I was still finding hair ties for like multiple years after they moved out. And bobby pins. What's up with y'all and bobby pins? Just leave them around all willy-nilly. What's up with that? What's up with that? You can no! No playing with my hair. Stop it. Don't threaten me. You want to stay up all night talking about boys? Okay. Okay. You got yourself a butt-smacking good deal right there. Ooh. Or no, wait, these are the ants. Yeah, these are the fire-spitting ants. Alright, you have. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going for. Might call it a night here around 9. Get to bed at a halfway decent hour, because I have not been sleeping well here lately. Or wait, is that BBL for Be Back Later or BBL for Brazilian Butt Lift? You were not specific enough. I don't know which one you're referring to. Bakla. I hope you're proud of that pun. I hope you're proud of that.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a stream around 9. What you doing over there, buddy? Oh my goodness. So many ants. Alright, let me take some medics. Okay, there's the diner, so he should be... Yeah. See, that makes the happy brain juice. Alright, are there any more ants back in through here?
Oh! Oh!
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
Oh!
Cool. Can I try? Come on, tell me already. It used to be kind of nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else. Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
Okay, so I need to go to this house. $10 mil, another Chinese assault rifle, lots of 5.56. .32 revolver. Alright, is Brandis dead?
Let's chat, shall we? I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America.
Alright, let's go.
Before we were
Seize.
devastated by a
Well, that was easy.
each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm, welcoming. On the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Then
Braxo. Alright, let's listen to his note.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
Alright, I think that's just about gonna do us here for the night. Let me turn this back in. Talk to the little kid.
It's kind of hard to breathe in this thing. Come on, tell me all.
Oh, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, he didn't clean up his food, so he got ants. Because that's how you get ants.
He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore. You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here. Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants. My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means. Nah, those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town, and, well, you know the rest.
Alright, so I think that's gonna do me here for tonight. Let's go back to Big Face. There we go. Thank you everyone for stopping in tonight. Hope y'all had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Hope y'all have a fantastic week. Thank you for stopping by. Check out this week's video if you haven't yet on the Floating Women of Appalachia. But until next time, don't forget to stay wild, stay wonderful,